Hurricane Helene expected to hit Florida as major storm. A storm system in the western Caribbean Sea, currently called Potential Tropical Cyclone 9, is expected to strengthen into Hurricane Helene and rapidly intensify as it moves over the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Forecasters predict it will make landfall on the U.S. Gulf Coast later this week, potentially as a major Category 3 hurricane. While the storm has not yet fully developed, the National Hurricane Center, NHC, has issued warnings for its imminent formation. Hurricane and tropical storm watches are already in effect for parts of Mexico and Cuba. On Monday, a tropical storm watch was also issued for Florida's Dry Tortugas and parts of the Keys, with more alerts expected as Helene approaches. Florida could see landfall as early as Thursday evening. In response to the looming threat, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency for 41 of the state's 67 counties. This move is aimed at expediting preparations and ensuring cooperation between state and local authorities. Currently, Potential Tropical Cyclone 9 is a disorganized mass of thunderstorms in the far western Caribbean Sea. As it strengthens, it is expected to bring heavy rainfall and potential flooding to Central America, Mexico, Cuba, and Jamaica. Once the system moves into the Gulf of Mexico, its strength is expected to rapidly increase due to record warm waters in the region. Forecasters anticipate Helene will become a Category 3 hurricane over the Gulf of Mexico, fueled by the warm waters. If this occurs, it could bring strong winds, dangerous storm surges, and rough seas to the Gulf Coast. The NHC's current projection shows a possible landfall in Florida's Big Bend region, but coastal areas from Florida to eastern Louisiana are being advised to stay alert. More accurate forecasts will be available once the storm fully forms and forecast models have a clearer picture of its track. In preparation, Tampa General Hospital has already begun constructing a 10-foot-high flood barrier around its facility due to concerns about potential storm surge. Hospital officials say the barrier takes 3 days to fully erect and will remain under construction unless the forecast changes significantly. Regardless of Helene's exact path, heavy rainfall is expected to affect much of the southeast later this week. The Weather Prediction Center has issued a Level 2 out of 4 risk for flooding across Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and parts of the Carolinas starting Thursday. After landfall, Helene is expected to bring strong winds and heavy rain to Georgia and the Carolinas, which could lead to flooding and power outages. If it reaches the U.S. as expected, Helene will be the 4th hurricane to make landfall in the country this year, following Beryl, Debbie, and Francine, all of which intensified rapidly before reaching the U.S. coast. Florida, in particular, has faced multiple severe storms in recent years, with Helene marking the 5th hurricane to hit the state since 2022. The repeated impacts have strained the state's insurance market, with companies withdrawing due to the increasing risks posed by extreme weather. Thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button to get instant notification as we update you on trending news around the world.